Do you want to talk about the Steelers or want to talk about the red zone
Let's
first? Since
just
we're talking about the Steelers.
let's talk about the Steelers first, just because of the game just happened.
Yeah.
Steelers just lost to the Washington football team.
Yep.
The greatest team name in the NFL currently.
I
And
like it. I really do.
I unironically like it. I know a lot of people don't, but I think the NFL has room for one team to have this sort of name right now.
Right.
And Washington's uniforms are also great, so I kind of don't want them to change the uniforms. So if they want to keep it, I'm down.
Right.
The Alex Smith led Washington football team also. And watching him, it was very inspiring seeing Alex play. So he was normal Alex, but I made a remark when watching it. I'm like, it's incredible he's even normal Alex considering what he had to go through.
Right.
So it's kind of inspirational watching him do that. And he led the game-winning drive for them. And the Washington defense did enough to where the Washington football team won. So I did remark, and Ethan Douglas on Twitter also remarked this, that this does not give the Chiefs the 1 seed currently.
Right.
Because the first tiebreaker is conference record, the Chiefs lost to the Raiders, an AFC team, and Washington football team's an NFC team. So the Steelers still have the conference record tiebreaker, which is the first one. So that means what it does mean, though, is that the Steelers need to lose another game. They have 4 AFC teams remaining, so it can be any of the teams left. The Browns, the Colts, the Bills, and the Bengals, which I don't know about that one. But the other 3 are definitely possibilities. The Chiefs only have 2 AFC teams left. And the biggest game left for them is the Saints game. However, because the Steelers did lose this game, what that means is the Saints game means much less for the Chiefs. There's no way the Chiefs can win out and the Steelers also win out and the Chiefs get the first round bye. So the Chiefs can lose one because the Steelers has to lose one anyway to get the first round bye. So that means the Saints game and the other 3 games for the Chiefs are Dolphins, Falcons, and Chargers. You would hope the Chiefs will win those when they know they have to win. But that relieves a lot of pressure for the Saints game. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from the Steelers winning or losing. So I think that definitely eases some worry for the Chiefs tonight, for sure.
I got out in front of that whole crowd of, I saw you and Ethan Douglas. I tweeted out before the game. I was like, hey, if Washington wins, like, this really doesn't mean a whole lot, like you mentioned, the New Orleans game, that is big. I think that is very big. And Nate Taylor on Sports Radio 810 with Stern Petro earlier today was talking about it. He said psychologically it's probably big for the team too, even though you're not in the first place spot, but you see that other team now has a loss and you can play your way back into it a lot easier, which I think that is a very valid point. But this win really doesn't do anything because it is an NFC team. I was excited to see Alex Smith lead the team or lead that Washington football team into a win. He's got to be the comeback player of the year.
He locked it up.
Yeah. I mean, there was conversations for Big Ben, which is absolutely
just
ridiculous.
Big Ben. So it's just like, it's done. It's over. JJ Watt just called it on Twitter. So it's over.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if you were watching the Fox broadcast, but at the very beginning of the game, they were talking about Big Ben's injury compared to like Alex Smith's injury.
Oh my God.
And I was like, well, I saw a tweet that said like Alex Smith's leg was in a bird cage and his life was threatened, but Big Ben's arm hurt a little bit. That's really comparing the 2 injuries. But Alex Smith leading that game-winning drive was awesome.